Next, please. Okay, this is about Toastmasters and benefits. Next, and how we learn the employee, lecturer, and student. Next, and this is a charter ceremony of UI Toastmaster Club in 2009, officially chartered by Professor Dr. Gumilar Rusliwa Sumantri. He used to be UI rector, and representative from Toastmaster is Prof. Wardiman Jojonegoro. So UI Toastmaster Club actually one of the programs from HRD department. Next, please. And this is the charter members and inaugurations of the first executive committee. You can see from left, he is Professor Ricardi from Faculty of Social and Political Sciences. Next, the lady with hijab. Before this one, back again, please. And that's Professor Riri Fitrisari from Faculty of Engineering. And the lady in hijab with a blue uniform, she was to be the Kasubdit of Human Resources. Then also the next one is Fauzi Azran. He was also Kasubdit at the time. Then that's me with the red blouse inside. I'm still slim at the time. And the last one, she is also Kasubdit in Central Administration Building. Next, please. And this is the Toastmaster Club experience. Next. Okay, the pathways. Next, it's the same like curriculum. We have 6 curriculums in Toastmasters. Next. And you have a certificate after completions for each level. In one pathways, there are 5 levels. Next. We did online demo meeting in 2024. Next. Hybrid demo meeting in 2024. You can search in UI public relations like a website. You can also see this is all at the time it was streaming. Next, please. Okay, for 2025, me, Mbak, we did presentations in front of new lecturers of UI. Next. Okay. Okay, this is our regular meeting. We have 3 times in a month. A break at the end of month. Next. Okay, next, please. Next. Okay, this is the executive committee. Actually, now I'm the president. Still, we have to change the executive committee. Still the old one. Okay, and I think that's all. Thank you so much. So I officially open the meeting and I would like to give the control to our beautiful general evaluator. I'm pleased to invite Toastmaster Kani from Telkom Toastmaster Club. The screen is yours.
Okay, thank you, TM Emry. Right now, I will introduce the role players for today's meeting. But before, good evening, fellow Toastmasters and also friends. Uh, Let me begin to introduce our role players today. For the Toastmaster of the meetings will be TM Suha, that will act as a Toastmaster masters of ceremony that will guiding the meeting flow and also connecting each segment and also maintains the energy of the sessions. And then continue with the table topic master is distinguished TM Atma. The table topic master will lead the impromptu speaking sessions and also encourage members to think on their fast and develop spontaneous communication skills. Next will be general evaluators, which means I am Kenny, and I will oversee the evaluation sessions and observe how the meeting runs overall. And continue with the grammarians is TM Reza that will listen carefully to language use, maybe highlight effective word choice, and also share observation to help us improve our communications. Continue with and word of the day counter that will be TM Jahara that will track filler words such as or any repeated phrase that can help us become more aware and also improve with our speaking. Next, we will have our timer to next is TM Ronald that he will ensure that everyone stay within the allocated time and also helping maintain our schedules and flow and continue with the ballot counter that will be TM Deborah that will manage voting and also have recognized outstanding performance at the end of the meeting. And continue with the last one is our table topic evaluator is TM Alvin, who will evaluate the impromptu speaking sessions. So please join us in giving all our role players with maybe a warm round of applause. Back to you, Toastmaster.
Okay, thank you, General Evaluator. I think we have different style of meeting, yeah, with Telkom. So
Yeah.
actually, you have to introduce each role takers to explain
Uh-huh.
their own job, but it's okay. You get the part to explain the jobs. Okay. I think I'm going to invite the Toastmasters of the meeting. Toastmaster of the meeting is actually the master of ceremony. So now I'm going to invite our beautiful Toastmaster Suha from Ministry of Finance, Republic of Indonesia Toastmaster Club. So Toastmaster Suha, the screen is yours.
Okay, thank you, Madam President, Toastmaster Emery. This is such an honor to be your Toastmaster of the meeting tonight. Good evening, fellow Toastmaster, and welcome guests. My name is Suha. Our theme for this evening meeting is Language Matters. I want to extend a special welcome to our soon-to-be Toastmaster. Is there any soon-to-be Toastmaster here? I think there are. So we are thrilled to have you have to observe and participate in tonight's meeting. And next to the theme, after the theme, I would like to introduce you our word of the day to help us embrace our theme. Our word of the day is multilingual. That will be also introduced by our grammarian, I think. Our grammarian is Toastmaster Reza. Please always to remind us to using the multilingual word of today's meeting. And next, I'm not alone tonight to ensure our meeting runs smoothly. I would like to invite our general evaluator, Toastmaster Kenny. Did you want to call your team or we can skip to the next agenda?
I think we can skip the next agenda.
Okay. That's all. I think our for the brief, our evaluation team will ensure our meeting runs smoothly and give us a feedback because the Toastmaster is really about a feedback, contributing feedback that will give us a chance to develop our public speaking skills. So don't forget to stay tuned on the evaluation session. Okay, next, we move on to the next session, which is prepared speech session. There are two speakers today. The first one is Toastmaster Arif. working on dynamic leadership level 2. So dynamic leadership is kind of curriculum pathways, and Toastmaster Arif working on level 2. His speech is titled Become a Strategy in Toastmasters. To evaluate him, I invite Toastmaster Cecilia. Are you there? Okay.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, please welcome Toastmaster Cecilia. The screen is yours.
Thank you, our Tom Toastmaster Suha. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests. My name is Cecilia from Surabaya Toastmasters Club, and tonight I have the pleasure of introducing our first speaker, Toastmasters Arif J. Bahtiar. He is presenting Level 2, Project 3, Introduction to Toastmasters Mentoring from the Dynamic Leadership Pathway. The purpose of this project is for the member to clearly define how Toastmasters envisions mentoring and to share some aspects of previous experience as a prodigy. Please join me giving your full attention and warm support to our first speaker, Toastmasters Arif J. Bahtiar, with his speech title, Become as Prodigy in Toastmasters. Become as Prodigy in Toastmasters, Toastmasters Arif J. Bahtiar. The screen is yours.
Good evening, fellow Toastmaster and guests. Today I will introduce my title speech of about mentoring in Toastmaster and others. Before I joining Toastmaster, I have some of activity in my community and organization in other office and then office. My first kind of organization and leadership skill I get from the youth community in my village, that I have also a mentor to guide me when I'm in the organization. There are many kind of skill that I can get in my community organization. Some of them is about public speaking, but I don't get much public speaking skill when I was in the community organization. I usually got some small skill like organization, communication, and just like marketing or anything else. It's such wonderful when we join organization. We can make a good our skill. So our skill of or in when in college you will introduce about soft skill. This soft skill is essential when we want to work in the office. After that, after I join in community in my village, I'm entering the workforce. There are many skills that we have to learn. Public speaking is one of that skill, and this kind of organization in the office, there are some need a mentor also. The mentor is very crucial when we can upgrade our skill in the organization. And then after I'm getting quite long time, I joined it to Toastmaster. In Toastmaster, not only public speaking, we learn about leadership also, and we have a mentor in the Toastmaster. The Toastmaster is very great organization to learn about public speaking. And when my when I first joined in Toastmaster, I have several mentor because I move from one to next Toastmaster club. One of my mentors teach me how to speech well structured. He gave me some kind of writing so I can edit online, and he can see me also editing the speak before I presented to the meeting. This guide from our mentor is very useful since I don't have any knowledge of public speaking. My clinic is my skill is doesn't improve much back then when don't not yet joining Toastmaster. And my second mentor gave me a lot of skill and knowledge. He is quite old or senior Toastmaster. He gave me guidance, guiding like voice of vocal, and also personality and body language and else. That's to my Toastmaster. And the last mentor I get is from UI Toastmaster. She is very good in the skill. He teach me how to present the idea so the presentation going smoothly. And that it's my experience when I'm have a mentor in Toastmaster on in other organization. I encourage especially new member or guests to use Toastmaster mentor to ask the Toastmaster mentor so your skill become more and more growing. Thank you. Back to Toastmaster of meeting.
Let's give applause to our prepared speaker. Okay, first of all, please give congratulations because Toastmaster Arif has completed his project for level 2 dynamic leadership. You can send the message in the chat, everyone. Okay, I already sent my chat. Hope everyone will jump in. And the speech really remind me of when I was still a guest in Toastmaster Club. And Toastmaster Arif told us his journey in becoming a protege from getting mentoring and then joining Toastmaster. The Toastmasters Club has very structured curriculum and evaluation that give us a new doable task to level up our skill. And I hope soon to be Toastmaster here will eventually join our Toastmaster Club, hearing this testimony from Toastmaster Arif. And next, let's move on to our second speaker, that is Toastmaster Emery, presenting from Motivational Strategies. Her title is Turning Lesson into Motivation. And to evaluate her, I invite Toastmaster Teddy. Are you ready, Toastmaster Teddy?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, please welcome Toastmaster Teddy.
Okay, thank you very much, Tio and Suha. So, good evening, everyone. I'm very honored to join tonight's meeting. My name is Teddy Shafrizal from Telkom University, Bandung Toastmasters. So today, as the evaluator, I would like to present our next speaker. The next speaker will be DTM Embriati Samosir. She will deliver her speech with the title of Turning Lesson into Motivation. Her speech will be 10 to 12 minutes. It's quite long, so we can enjoy her speech very much. And the purpose of the speech is how she will reflect on her growth during the completion of the path that, if not mistaken, this one is considered as the final speech on certain pathway. All right, so without further ado, I would like to invite DTM Emriati Samosir, Turning Lesson into Motivation. Turning Lesson into Motivation, DTM Emriati Samosir. All yours.
Hey, am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Okay, fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests, I'm doing now the project Reflect on My Path. So, Reflect on your path, actually the final project in level 5 or level 5, sorry, in any pathways learning path. So, where the member of Toastmasters delivers speech reviewing their entire development journey. So at the end of my speech, I'm going to share my personal growth, insight, lesson learned, and the evolution of my skills in communications and leadership. Next, please. Allow me to share about motivational strategies pathway or curriculum. So this faith helps me build my skills as a powerful and effective communicator. So the projects focus on learning strategies for building connections with the people around me, understanding motivations, and successfully leading small groups to accomplish tasks. And this part culminates in a comprehensive team building project that brings all of my skills together, including public speaking. Now I'm going to share you, next please, the levels of this curriculum. There are 5 levels. I think all the curriculums or the pathways, they are all the same. Level 1 about mastering fundamentals. Level 2 learning and development. Level 3 increasing knowledge. Level 4 building skills. And level 5 demonstrating expertise. Now I'm going to explain each level, what's project in each levels. Next, please. So for the level 1, I think all the pathways we are almost the same. Like first speech about icebreaker, then writing a speech with purpose, introduction to vocal variety and body language, and then evaluating and feedback. The second level is understanding my communication style, then active listening. The last one, introduction to Toastmasters mentoring. Like Kak Arif, Toastmaster Arif has just done before. Next, level 3, it's about understanding emotional intelligence. So why I take this pathway is because I realize that I have a weakness in managing my emotional intelligence. So then I have to choose 2 elective speech. So I choose connect with storytelling because I love storytelling. Then the second elective speech is connect with your audience. Then I go on to the level 4. It's about motivate others because I have also weakness here. It is very difficult for me to motivate a group, but it is easier for me to motivate one person to one person. So I want to learn how to motivate others. Then I choose elective speech about manage online meetings. I choose the easiest one because I always do this, especially for regular meeting of UI Tools Master Club. Next, please. Okay, the last one is team building. Project number one, project number two, and this is the last one. Reflect on my path. But I have done one elective projects about prepare to speak professionally. So that project I have done in motivational strategies pathway. So let's go on what I've got from doing these projects or completing the motivational strategies pathways. Next, please. Okay, so this is personal growth. You know that I'm from Batak and I love direct communications. So what you face in from me and behind, I'm always the same. So it's better for me to say directly if I have objections to other person. So maybe that occasion can sometimes be misconstrued as rudeness. But when done with empathy and respect, it is valuable to achieve common goals. So I want to have a direct, I don't want to change my character. I'm 53 years old this year. So it is very difficult to change my character. But I want to have a direct communication, but with empathy and respect. So direct communication actually characterized by clear, straightforward expressions over benefits such as fostering a clarity and reducing misunderstanding. So being direct without being rude. And I have to focus on solution rather than blame. So it can resolve conflicts and create a safe space for my emotions. Second, personal growth is, the research shows 76 people think mentors are important, but only 37 have mentors. So I am grateful to be a member of UI2 Semester Club since it allows me to be Binti. So my mentor is the TM Minsunari and mentor. So as Minty, I unlock my potential with expert guidance. As mentor, I share my expertise and guide to the next generations. Personal growth that I've learned, I have to decode my feelings. It means to understand its underlying cause and meaning by slowing down my thought process. So examining the situations and interpreting the emotional message. I hope I will have the ability to understand and manage my own emotions in positive ways. So when dealing with people, I remember I'm not dealing with creatures of logic, but with creatures of emotions. And the last personal growth that I think my emotional intelligence grew, even though a little. Because emotional intelligence is the ability to recognize, understand, manage, and use emotions effectively in myself and others to navigate life challenge, reduce stress, and improve relationships. So it is highly valued for enhancing workplace performance, teamwork, and leadership. Okay, next, this is the personal growth. Next, it's about insight or lesson learned. First, from all my speeches and projects, I understand that obeying parents is important because it ensures safety, builds respectful and loving relationships. I'm a parent also right now. I'm a mother, but my mom is still alive. So I think parents use their wisdoms and experience to guide children away from danger. Second insight or lesson learned, I know that I'm not a saint. I'm also not perfect, but I always try to do the right things. So God never sleeps and God is all just. So every action we take, inevitably, there is a result that will arise at an unknown time. So karma is real. What goes around comes around. Be mindful of our actions, thoughts, and intentions. The last insight or lesson learned, I understand tyrannical boss. I found a tyrannical boss during doing my projects, and I think tyrannical boss abuses their power and authority to control employees, often through fear and manipulation. So their management style prioritizes their own self-importance and goals over the well-being and professional growth of their team. So I realized that based on that conditions, based having a tyrannical boss, revolutionary research discovered that low performers had higher employees engagement than star employees. It means low performers are more committed to their work, but their efforts may not be as productive as those of higher performance who are doing all the work in the right way. So low performers may not even know they are doing a poor job because they just obey everything the boss has said, and the boss likes their obedience. Next, please. And the last one is evolution of skills in my communications and leadership skills. So I think my skills improve, especially in handling a tyrannical boss by doing like document everything, stay professional, communicate clearly, set boundaries. So when I'm dealing with tyrant, I focus on controlling my own responses and documentation rather than trying to change the tyrant often deeply ingrained behavior. The second skill, I think I increase my public speaking in a more professional way because the last speech I have to deliver presentations professionally. So this builds my credibility, enhance leadership skills, and invisibility in the workplace. So it enables more persuasive communications, which improve negotiations. And the last skill is I have to do an event. So I have to plan an event that first I plan a kind of karaoke party. So my event planning skills have improved. So event planning requires a mix of meticulous organizational skills, effective communications, and creative problem solving to manage everything happens in the field like logistic, budgets, and vendors if we need vendors. So my skills include strong interpersonal skills for team leadership and adaptability to handle last minute changes. Next, please. This is almost the end of my speech. Oh, the end actually. So thank you. So that's what I learned from doing the motivational strategies, pathways. Remember that when we are no longer able to change situations, we are challenged to change ourselves. So change is the end result of all true learning. So please, if you are doing any kind of pathways in Toastmasters, take lessons from that. For me personally, I take lessons and I turn it into motivations. Thank you so much. Back to Toastmasters of the meeting.
Thank you so much for the speech. Let's give applause to our distinguished Toastmaster Emery. And please give message for her completing motivational strategy speech. Congrats, distinguished Toastmaster Emery. Distinguished Toastmaster Emery, or DTM Emery, explains us more specific about Pathway, the curriculum version of Toastmaster Club. During leveling up, the DTM Emery realized one of her weakness and also a strength, I think, being a direct communicator, and eventually conquered the weakness by picking up the lesson from completing every project assigned. And I think this is one of the amazing feature in Toastmaster because from this lesson, Toastmaster Emery can learn about obeying your parents, having integrity because God never sleeps, and the authoritarian leaders make the wrong kind of employees stand out. And that's all from our prepare speech session. It's really amazing to hear such amazing speeches, and it really motivates us, at least for me, to completing my pathways that haven't been complete yet. And I would like to invite our timer report. So everyone, these two speaker can be voted if the time requirement is fulfilled. Toastmaster Ronald, you can share the report so the ballot counter can build the link for our guests to vote. I think we can move to the next agenda. Next agenda is table topic session. This is the fun part from our tonight's meeting. And I want to hand the floor to the table topic master, Toastmaster Atma. Please lead our session. Toastmaster Atma, are you there?
Yes, I am. Can you hear me? Am I audible?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, thank you very much. So, thank you very much for the Toastmasters of the meeting for introducing me as the table topic master today. So, I think everyone already knows what table topic is, but I would like to brief a little bit. So, table topic session is the impromptu session of Toastmasters where we are speaking about something that we haven't prepared for. So it's like a session in Miss Universe, or it's like an interview, but it's a mini interview. So I already prepared a set of questions. You can choose, and then you can prepare your think basically, or start speaking without any preparation and say your answer in 1 until 2 minutes. So that's the table topic session, a little bit of info about Toastmaster session. Let me try to share my screen first. Hmm. Yep. Can you see my screen? Okay. Yep. All right. So these are the table topic sessions today. The theme for our table topic session today is language matters, and I would like to remind that the word of the day for today's meeting is multilingual. So, a little bit of tips on how you can apply this Oreo method, not only in prepared speech session, but also in table topic session. So, first of all, state your opinion. If you hear any question or any quotes from me or any statement, express your opinion first, and then try explaining why you think that way. If it is possible for you to find an example, bring your example, and don't forget to reintroduce your opinion. So that is why I think I agree with this quote. So this is how you try to apply it in table topic session. So of course, this is how we will play that, and this is the time. So you can see the screen of the timer while you're speaking. Green light will be at 1.5 it will be yellow, and 2 minutes it will be green. All right, so this is the theme of our today. I have 4 questions already prepared. Anyone wants to be the first volunteer? I only have 4, so only 4 people can join the table topic session. So it's your turn. If you want to join, you can raise your hand or you can directly unmute your microphone. It is also a session open for everyone visiting Toastmasters, Toastmasters members, and also guests. So if we have any guests here, feel free if you want to try. Anyone wants to try?
I think I want to try.
Oh, Bu Emri, of course. Which number you want to choose?
Number 1.
Oh, right. Let me try to swipe. Ooh. Question number 1. Wait. Why I cannot open this? Yes. Oh, sorry. You see question number 2 now. Yep. Okay. Bu Emri, question number 1. Do men and women speak differently? Do men and women speak differently? Toastmaster Emri.
I agree that men and women speak differently. For example, my husband and I think language depends also on the character. My husband, very quiet person, little bit introvert. And I am actually at home, little bit extrovert. So I used to tease my husband, saying sweet things to my husband. Even though my husband just kept silent, but I know that my husband loves it. But my husband cannot say sweet things. So his language is fulfilling everything I need. Financially, the things that I want to get, even, when I have to go late at night, he will, deliver me, drive a car to take me to the venue that I want to visit. So the language of my husband tends to be actions. So no sweet words like honey, darling, or noticing, but I love what he has done to me because everything, even though I haven't asked what I need, my husband provides it to me. So I agree that man and woman speaks differently. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, distinguished Toastmaster Emri, for becoming the first speaker. And it's interesting that you have an example from your life that how actually love is in like different languages, whether it is the language of what we say, or it is the language of the service or the action provided by someone that you love. Oh, so sweet. It reminds me also Valentine was a couple of days ago, so it's still, the Valentine vibes is still in the air. Who wants to try the next question? I still have 3 more questions. Yes. If anyone doesn't want to, are you okay if I try to ask anyone to participate?
May I?
It's good to volunteer, but it is also possible to be voluntold. So,
Can I try?
of course. So, Toastmaster Cecilia, I still have question number 2, number
Yes.
3, and number 4. Question number 1 is already taken. So, which number you want to choose?
Oh, maybe number 2.
Oh, okay. Let me try to share my screen so that you can see the question easily. Okay. So, Toastmaster Cecilia. Oops, it's loading. Question number 2. Where are you? Oops. Okay, this one. How does the language you use affect your relationship? Oh, still related with the first question. How does the language you use affect your relationship? Toastmaster Cecilia.
language matters because it shapes how the people see us and how they feel around us. For example, at work, if I say maybe you did this wrong, it sounds like blame. But if I say let's improve this together, the message is the same, but the feeling is completely different. Many times, like uh, I think one wrong word at the wrong time can hurt more than 1,000 good words, especially when the emotions are high, like during the argument. I think this is show that uh, the intentions is not enough, but the impact is matters. So I think words are not just information, they carry the emotions because good language build trust. And so I think in daily life, choosing the right word is not about being fancy, but about being respectful and effective to the others. I think that's all. Back to you.
Okay, thank you very much, Toastmaster Cecilia. What a very great reminder for all of us. Our words can deepen relationship, and our words can also break relationship. And it's also not only deliver information, but it is also to convey emotion. Oh, what a very deep meaning from your table topic speech. Okay, I still got two questions. Anyone wants to volunteer? Visiting Toastmasters, role takers, members, you're welcome. Okay, Eleos, are you there? All right, okay. So I still have two questions. It's question number 3 and question number 4. And I saw that you asked what is the word of the day today. The word of the day today is multilingual. So feel free to use it whenever you want to answer the question or the statement. So which number that you will choose, number 3 or number 4?
4.
All right, number 4 then. Let me try sharing my screen so that everyone can see what are the questions. What is the question? Sorry. Okay, yep. This is question number 4. What are multilingual issues? What are multilingual issues? Toastmaster Elios.
Oh. Okay. Can you hear me and see me before I start? Clear? Yes? Okay, I'll start. Ilios, 你好吗? That's how my mom said to me. And I said, Mom, I'm fine. And that's how we have multilingual issues. Yes. My mom speaks Mandarin, I speak English. And what make it worse? We could not connect. Yes, we couldn't connect at all. My mom tries to make me learn Mandarin and make Mandarin as my first language. But I said, no. I don't want it, Mom. I want to speak in English. Because I am a proud Tindo. You know Tindo, Mom? Tindo is Chinese Indonesian. And we are proud of it. Yes, we are proud not to speak Mandarin at all. And that's how we have these multilingual issues. Yes. But my mom keep on asking me, Ilios, please do learn Mandarin. It will help you to go international. Oh yeah? Really? With English, I already go international. I have visited like more than 100 countries virtually. And yes, I have a lot of friends in more than 30 countries. What else I need? And that's how we get another multilingual issues with my mom. But yes, Ilios, you said friends, right? Where is your girlfriend? And that's how we started this multilingual issues. Even though I have learned English and use English as my first language, but yes, I still have no girlfriend. Well, pray for me because my mom keep on pushing me to get another Chinese girlfriend. Yao, 我要 iron. Yao, 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 yao. Back to you.
All right. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Elios. What an interesting problem. I think so many Chindo families actually has the same problem like you, especially when they got families visiting for the Chinese or Lunar New Year coming up, and they have this, language problem where they cannot like speak Mandarin or Chinese with their family, other families or relatives. So yeah, nice, interesting. 我要 iron. All right. Okay, the last question. I still have one question. Question number 3. Anyone wants to try? Any role takers want to try or visiting Toastmasters or guests? This is your last chance. Oh, Teddy. Toastmaster Teddy, you want to try?
Yes.
Oh, all right. Okay. Let me try sharing my screen so that you can see. Oop. This is question number 3. Toastmaster Teddy, why is it important to be multilingual? Why is it important to be multilingual, Toastmaster Teddy?
All right. I am agree with the statement saying that multilingual is important for everyone because if not mistaken, I heard from some kind of research saying that one of indicator or one of the identity of a person who have a quite high intelligence is when they are able to speak multilingual, when they're able to understand several languages. And for us as Indonesian, I think you quite gifted with this condition because I believe that everyone here and many more people outside that at least they know at least two languages. Yeah. Whereas, like say, American probably only one language. Yeah, most of them. Yeah. So we have at least we have two languages, and plus we also have our mother tongue language. Like for myself, I'm from Padang, so I speak Minang. Yeah, I speak Minang languages as well as other little bit Sundanese and little bit Japanese and like that. So this kind of thing makes us and creating us today and help us to come out to have a new opportunity. And that is one of the benefit of having multilingual. So it's not only for yourself to make yourself able to exploit your potential. At the same time, it also open up a new opportunity for you to make new friends, to create, to perform some ice-breaking session for the newcomers or new friends, yeah, with all the skill, and it may eventually it may help you to open up a new ventures, a new world or a new journey ahead of your future. Thank you very much. Back to you, Tasman.
All right. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Teddy. It's definitely what my lecturer said back in the university, that most Indonesians are basically gifted since we have so many like dialects, so many local languages, and we have Bahasa Indonesia. We're basically like multilinguals since birth. And it means like most of us actually have the capacity to learn more than one language. So I think that's all. That's the end of the table topic session. Unfortunately, because we only have like 4 questions today, so I would like to hand over to the timer first to deliver the timer report and then back to Toastmasters of the meeting. That's all.
No more table topic. Oh my God.
Unfortunately, no, Pak Yusuf. You're a little bit late.
Yeah, a little. It's okay.
Okay, thank you so much, Toastmaster Atma. It was amazing and exciting session. A big hand for our 4 participants. We learned so much about multilingual thing. It's not just about Sundanese, English, or the Chinese propaganda, but also how soft, hard, direct, informal style of communication, language can influence our relationship or even open up our new adventures. Next, before we move on, let's call Toastmaster Ronald to present the timer report for our table topic session. Okay.
Thank you, Ji. According to timing requirement for this table topic sessions, all speakers are eligible for voting. Thank you. Back to you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Ronald. Always good work. Before we move on to our final and climax session, it's evaluation and awards. Let's take a quick group photo to commemorate our tonight's meeting. I would like to call Toastmaster Reza to lead our photo session. Are you ready, Toastmaster Reza?
Yeah, yes.
Okay.
All right, everyone, please turn on your camera. Give your best smile in this meeting. Okay, right. Let me count from 1, 2, 3. All right. 1, 2, 3, smile. All right. Once again. 1, 2, 3, smile. Okay, last one. 1, 2, 3, smile. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. Good work, Toastmaster Reza. Okay, now heading to our last session to see how we did tonight. Welcome back to our General Evaluator Toastmaster Susmita Kenny to lead our evaluation session. Toastmaster Kenny, are you there?
Yes.
Okay, the screen is yours.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster of the meeting. Fellow Toastmaster and guests, welcome to the evaluation sessions. Evaluations is not about judgments. It's about helping each other to grow stronger in communications. So tonight we had wonderful prepared speech and engaging table topics. And now we will hear from our evaluators who will highlight the strengths and also maybe some suggest areas for improvements. So let us begin with the first evaluator, TM Cecilia, who will evaluate the speech of TM Arif. The TM Cecilia, the screen is yours.
Thank you very much, our TE. First of all, congratulations on completing level 2, project 3 introduced to Toastmasters mentoring from the dynamic leadership pathway. Toastmasters Arif, your speech become prodigy in Toastmasters clearly highlighted the importance of taking an active role as prodigy in our Toastmasters journey. So let me begin what you did well. One of your strengths was clarity of message. You clearly explain what it means to be a prodigy, not just someone who receives guidance, but someone who actively seeks feedback and applies for the learning. The message was strong and aligned with the project objective. The second is your structure was easy to follow. You guided us through your ideas in a logical sequence, which help the audience understand the mentoring relationship better. Your personal story made the concept relatable and practical for the members, especially for the new Toastmasters. So now let me offer a few suggestions for the growth. First, consider adding more specific personal stories. You mentioned that importance of being a prodigy, but I think if you include one detail, personal experience, perhaps a challenge you faced, and how a mentor helped you, it would make your speech even more memorable and powerful. Secondly, I would suggest to improving for the vocal variety and eye contact. Try to vary your tone, speed, and emphasize and maintain the eye contact with the audience to keep everyone more engaged. Another area to improve is your closing. I think your conclusion was clear, but it was not very memorable yet. You can make it stronger by ending with a powerful message so the audience really remembers your key point. I think that's all my evaluation to Toastmasters Arif. So keep growing and keep mentoring. One day you will not only will be a great prodigy, but also a great mentor. Back to you, our GE.
Thank you, TM Cecilia, for your insightful and also supportive feedback for TM Arif. And next, we invite the second evaluator, TM Teddy, who will evaluate the TM Emri. TM Teddy, please take the stage.
Okay, thank you, DM Susmita Kenny. Somehow tonight I'm under pressure. But anyway, let me start. Okay, as evaluators for the speech by DTM Embriati. Almost here. I couldn't ask for more. Yeah, I believe that what has been provided, what has been delivered by DTM Embriati is such a pleasure speech, which I think it could be becoming some kind of a standard for everyone, that one day, hopefully I myself, hopefully be able to provide that kind of a speech to the public. I learned a lot from what she just provided, and I believe that some of us or most of us will understand and agree with my statement just now. So she started by providing some personal experience. So her speech started saying that I have some a weakness on how I'm controlling my emotional intelligence, that kind of thing. But from that point, she started to provide to link with her journey during the pathway, what kind of thing that she could understand, she could learn, and eventually it will help her to control her emotional intelligence and also to control how she put herself in the society, especially in the workplace. That is a very good, and I think we believe that we can learn a lot from what she provided just now. There are a few good things which I think we can put in as an idea for our speech later on. That first one on the slide, I think it's one also quite a good slide when the slide able to support her point. I think it's all good things. And then even though it's online meeting, which I think there's one chronic issue is how to maintain eye contact, and she managed to clear this issue, which I got a problem how to maintain my eye contact because I couldn't see the person. And then the gesture, she showing a good gesture to supporting her statement, and on top of that, she's showing her comfort level. Yeah, so saying the word sentence with a comfort level with very smooth and fluently. And then also on the last part, a clear message on the experience. And then she managed to provide some insight, which that is the thing that expected for us as listener to understand from what she just experienced. As part of the improvement, the room for improvement for her, even though the slides is very good, But then at the last part, especially at slide number 7 and onwards, from my understanding, is a bit wordy. Probably you can work out on how to put it more concise so that your clear item or the pointer that need to emphasize could be easily seen by the audience. And then as the speech is quite long, play around with the signposting. For example, the first idea, second idea, third idea. That will be creating more guidance for the listener. All right, but I think most overall is a very good speech, and hopefully I can see your next speech. Thank you very much. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, TM Teddy, for your thoughtful evaluation and also clear observation also. And then continue with the table topic evaluator. So let us hear from our table topics evaluator, TM Alvin. Please share your evaluation of the impromptu speaking sessions. TM Alvin, the screen is yours.
Okay, thank you so much, Didi, Susmita. I think Tado topic answer today because the way she explained the method to deliver Tado topic is used well by most of the participants. Can you guys hear me? Okay. The great things from the speakers are most of them are using example to prove their point. So that's went well. And what could be better is to explain point more, explain why. And in some cases, speakers need to be more specific on the example. Let's start with the speaker. Distinguished Toastmaster Emily. I think a little bit unfair because I know this story before because I met Lucy and Emily weeks ago about the comparison between me and her husband. The difference of language, which is distinguished Toastmaster Emily more extrovert, more talkative, and then husband more introvert or more supportive. Like the way we explain the stories and using comparison styles, it is more visible for me to compare one to the other. One thing I would like to suggest is to explain why man and woman have different style. That's what I didn't find in your stories. Because when you state your point and then you go straight to the story, however, I didn't hear the explanation why we different. Our next speaker is Cecilia. Using great words is your strength. I see many beautiful quotes that is very eye-catching and also ear-catching. Like, for example, when you say words can build relationships. Yeah, that is the magic of words. And you could use better structure by explain your point first about how important is words. For example, you can say it before your story, so we can buy the audience attention before you continue with your personal story. Next, our next speaker, I believe, Toastmaster Teddy. Orang awak juga, and also orang Padang. I understand we use many languages if we are here in Jakarta. You explain well why it is important to use languages, and he mentioned that. And he also follow that with personal stories, like it, very well structured. However, the story is not very specific. When you say having many languages can bring you to more opportunity. Like what? That I didn't see. You can say that opportunity like make new friends. Friends for what? Is it for bring your own story? For example, I can speak Mandarin for few words, and because of that, I have mentor in Mandarin. So because of that, I can speak to more friends. So it becomes more specific. And our final speaker, Ilyos, our comedian with a very generic style, humorous all the time. We always enjoy when Elios speaks. Elios always use stories. Is little for public speaking. that it's like watching a theater. There is a conflict. There is a fun part as well. What I didn't hear from Elias is enough explanation. The same with other speakers. Your topic is about the problems that is made because of multilingual. You go straight to your stories, but I didn't hear the specific or explanation about what are the problems. Maybe, for example, you can say multilingual can lead to miscommunications because when I say one thing in my language, it can be a different thing in Mandarin. And another feedback for you is to make it to the audience. I didn't see the call to action or what should I do after listening to your story? Do I have to learn Chinese to have more friends in Mandarin native speakers? Or do I need to learn languages just to understand communication? Overall, all speakers use example very well, very clear. Thanks to our table topic master to share the tips to do table topic. And one thing that you need to consider is to give enough explanation when you decide to go with a point. With that, you can catch audience attention. And once you can catch audience attention, your directness value will be higher and bigger chance you will hold their attention to the end of your speech. And one more thing, remember, as a public speaker, of course, we speak by ourselves, but the more higher importance or priority is our audience. What is the takeaway that our audience will do after listening to us? Will they make more friends? Will they start to learn languages? Will they start to just understand the differences between languages? Thank you so much, everyone. Keep speaking and keep inspiring. Back to you, General John.
Okay, thank you, TM Alvin, for highlighting some important things in speech and also some opportunity grow in our speech. And before we continue, I would like to invite our timer, TM Ronald, to present the timing report. And then now I will invite.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
According to the time requirement for this evaluation session, all evaluators are eligible for voting. Thank you. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, TM Ronald, for your reports. And I will continue with the grammarian report, TM Reza, to share the language report and also maybe word of the day insights. TM Reza, are you available right now? Okay, the screen is
Yes,
yours.
okay. Thank you. Okay, congratulations to everyone who speaks in this evening meeting because I don't find any grammar mistakes from every speakers. Maybe it is also limited to my ability to listen to any grammar mistakes. But don't worry, I still have something to share to you. Okay. Okay. Here's my finding about outstanding words. I spot outstanding words empathy, which is a noun. The meaning of empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of another. For example, he has a total lack of empathy for anybody. The next outstanding word is protege. Protege is a noun, means a person who receives special patronage, protection, or training. The example sentences. She was a promising young protege of the famous novelist who mentored her for years. Another outstanding word is culminate. Culminate is a verb means reach a climax or point of highest development. Example sentences: He tensions and disorders, which culminated in World War II. For quotes and thoughts, we have quotes from Toastmaster Suha. Toastmaster is about the feedback that helps us to practice our public speaking skills. And also the next one is from TM Cecilia. Our words are not just information, they carry emotion. And from DTM Emriati, change is the end result of all true learning. That's all the grammarian report to me. I hope that everyone's satisfied. Back to our general evaluator. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, our grammarian TM Reza, for helping us sharpen our language awareness. Next, maybe we will let us hear from Counter, the report of Counter today, TM Zahara. TM Zahara, the screen is yours.
Thank you, GE. Good evening, fellow Toastmaster. As the counter, I listened closely to everyone throughout the meeting, and here are some of my observations that I recorded. For TM Arif, I noted a few minor repetitions, such as the last, we, and very, with only one filler word, which is a, used once. For DTM Emri, I recorded one filler word, which is a, used once. For TM Cecilia, there was one repetition, the, and one filler word, which is a. For DTM Atma, I noted 4 instances of a and 5 instances of For TM Teddy, I recorded 2 instances of a. Overall, I would like to sincerely appreciate all speakers. The number of filler words and repetitions was relatively minimal, which reflects good preparation and strong awareness while speaking. The flow of the meeting remained clear and engaging without significant distraction from verbal fillers. As a suggestion for our future meetings, I would encourage everyone to continue practicing intentional pauses instead of using filler words and to be more mindful of small repetitions. With consistent practice, our delivery will become even more polished and impactful. As the word of the day counter, the word multilingual was used 3 times by DTM Atma and once by TM Eleos. Thank you for incorporating the word into your speeches. As a suggestion also, perhaps the word of the day could be used more consistently throughout our entire meeting, not only during the table topic session, so that more members have the opportunity to practice and reinforce it. That concludes my report. Thank you, and back to you, GE.
Okay, thank you, TM Zahara, for reminding us to communicate with clarity and also confidence. Continue with general remarks from me. So, as the general evaluator tonight, my responsibility is also to observe not only the speech but also the overall meetings, how we work together as a team, how the meeting, and also how effectively we create a learning environment for everyone. So, before I begin my observations, I would like to start with a short self-reflections. I realized that I may have a different style with UI Toastmaster, and it was my oversight that I didn't clarify more about my role at the beginning. So there is maybe miss in the beginnings when I introduced the role players, and then now I will move into my overall evaluations. The first one is regarding structure and timing. Overall, the meeting was well organized and follow a clear agenda. Even though we started, we start at on time, but at the middles, I think we a little bit late. And I appreciate how the team maintains momentum and also keep the meeting moving forward. Good time management, I think, is not only about staying within limits, but also about creating a comfortable rhythm where each segment feels balanced and also powerful. And the next one is about meeting flow. And the Toastmasters of the meeting already did a good job guiding us through the agenda and also connecting different segments. A Toastmaster is like, I think, a storyteller who helps the audience more understands about the flow of these meetings and also maintain the clarity, energy, and also smooth transitions between the agenda. And I would like to appreciate also to other role players that already contributes to the learning improvements and also to the learning environments, to the table topic sessions that already encourage us to do impromptu speech, to the evaluator that already give some feedback to us to our improvements, and also supporting roles such as the timer, the grammarian, and also a counter that help us more aware and also structures in our speech. And the things that I also noticed from UI Toastmaster is the presence of mentor and mentee relationship that we didn't have in our Toastmaster clubs. I think this is a strong foundation for long-term growth, and maybe we can also follow follow the presence of mentor and mentee relationship like in UI Toastmasters. And regarding our word of the day, multilingual, I would encourage more active usage during the meeting because from the counter and also word of the day counter, we still use a little the word of the day, especially the multilingual. And I hope that in the future meetings we more considers the word of the day because and also we can remind participants periodically to integrate the words naturally into their speaking. And this is already did by some people in our chat. And the other things that we can learn from today's meeting is since this is an online meetings, but we need to engage more with the audience, especially when we speak in the longer times. So I encourage everyone to consciously engage with the audience by maybe a contact or by asking some questions, vocal variety, or maybe with the facial expression also and the interactive energy. So online meetings require slightly more intentional effort, I think, but we can did it in the future. We can improve it in the future. When engagement increase, it can make our energy increase also, and the learning becomes more memorable and also more powerful. Now, maybe some gentle suggestions for the crew. First, maybe we can improve the small inconsistency in the random timing sequence. Like I see after 7:55, it shows 7:40 and then return to 7:55 again. So this is a minor technical detail, but correcting it, I think, could help avoid confusion for the role players and also can ensure the smoother coordinations. So overall, tonight's meetings demonstrate really a strong teamwork, strong schedules, supportive energy, and also positive learning atmosphere. I learned a lot from UI Toastmasters, how they have mentee and also how they have mentor, how they have a scheduling events very well, and everyone contribute to creating a safe space where members can not only practice but also experiments and grow together. So that is the essence of Toastmaster. I think not about perfections but continuous improvement together. So thank you for all role players all of you already did a good jobs, and also for the participants tonight for making these meetings really meaningful sessions. Thank you. I will give back to Toastmaster of today.
Okay, thank you so much, General Evaluator Toastmaster Kenny. And the grand final, so the moment we've been waiting for, is the closing, the awards. I will invite Deborah. Toastmaster Deborah, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. Please welcome Toastmaster Deborah to announce the winners for Best Table Topic Speaker, Best Evaluator, and Best Prepared Speaker. The screen is yours.
Okay. Okay, thank you. So we are at the end of our meeting. So it's my time to announce the Hall of Fame for today's meeting. So the first one is the best prepared speaker. The best prepared speaker for today is next. Congratulations, Tim Arif, for being the best speaker for today's meeting. The next one is the best table topic speaker. The best table topic speaker for today's meeting is the next. Congratulations, Tim Elias. And the last one is the best
Thank you.
evaluator. Quite well. The last one is the best evaluator. The best evaluator for today's meeting is next. Ditiam Alvin, congratulations. Okay, I think that's all from me today. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Deborah. And congratulations for the winners. Hope this will be your motivation for the next meeting. And for everyone who haven't got the awards, don't be disappointed because next meeting will be always available, right? For distinguished Toastmaster Emery. Every Wednesday, I think, for 7 p.m. And don't forget to always present in our meeting so you will get the chance to get the awards. And what a fantastic meeting! Focus on how language matters. It has been a pleasure to become your Toastmaster of the meeting tonight. Always remember, communication works for those who work at it. And I now hand the floor back to our president, distinguished Toastmaster Emery. Over to
Thank
you.
you. Yes, thank you, Toastmasters, our beautiful Toastmasters of the meeting. So now we arrive at the end of our meeting, but I'd like to ask first, the thing is Toastmaster Yusuf. Do you want to announce something?
Yes. Um, we are going to have the division contest. I would like to invite all of you to come and see us.
Yeah.
I will give you the link and the date. Thank you.
Yeah. So please watch this thing is Toastmaster Yusuf because you participate in those 3 speech contests, right?
No, only 2.
Oh, okay. Table topic and evaluation.
Yes, that's right.
Wonderful. Thank you. Now, I think I would like to ask comment from our guests. We have actually Toastmaster Perspective, Toastmaster Echo, and Prospective Toastmaster Riza. Do you want to say something? Do you have a kind of, what is your impression joining? This is your first meeting, right? Hello,
Yeah.
Toastmaster Eko. Oh,
Hello.
Riza.
Yeah.
Hi, Riza.
Hi,
How are
hi. Am I
you?
audible?
Yes, yes.
Okay, thank you, thank you. Actually, this is my first meeting joining online Toastmaster sessions here. So I guess this is a great place. This is a great place to learn and to grow in terms of public speaking.
Okay. How do you know about UI Toastmaster Club?
I graduated from there long
Oh,
ago.
really?
I already knew about Toastmaster in University of Indonesia, but I've never joined in.
Oh, so you are working right now.
Yes,
From what faculty when you were a student?
from economics.
Wonderful. Faculty of Economics. Please join again. So
All
we
right.
have meeting in the first week of March. So the last
Okay.
week we
Mm-hmm.
we have meeting. Okay.
All right.
And
Okay.
thank you so much. Thank you
Thank
so much,
you,
Toastmaster
Toastmaster
Rida.
Emery.
And now the last one, we have guest Toastmaster Eko. Do you want to say something? Hi, Toastmaster Eko. Oh, okay. Hello. Yeah, actually Toastmaster Eko from Telkom. Maybe Toastmaster Kani and Toastmaster Teddy know him. Oh, okay. Little pressure. Okay, it's okay. It's fine. Toastmaster Kani and Toastmaster Teddy, they are lecturers at Telkom University. So even though they are young, they are already PhD. So thank you so much everyone for joining our meeting. So I like to invite you again to join our next meeting in the first week of March. And thank you so much for all role takers. You have done wonderful jobs. And thank you so much for guests, the photos Mazariza and Echo for joining our meeting. So that's all the meeting today. Hi, Mr. Echo. Thank you to you too. So now, by clapping my hands 3 times, I officially close the meeting. 1, 2, 3. Bye. You may
Yeah,
leave.
thank you.
Bye. Thank you so
Thank you.
much, Toastmaster Emry.
Thank you.
Kyungi, kyungi.